What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 mini continents AI only battle. I don't even know if that's a good name, but we're sticking with it now. It's in the title and the thumbnail. We put some giant rivers in the map if you are just tuning in for the first episode. Some of them, it was kind of based on like how the map looks, but they're not meant to follow any of actual big rivers. Some of them sort of run like near to, like this one runs a bit near to the River Nile. We could do it with actual major rivers maybe at some point in the future. Probably wouldn't do it straight away because it'd be like the same idea twice in a row. But we could do something like that, I guess. But yeah, some places it was like more natural, and some places it's very artificial. Like this was just like a complete, guess. I was thinking about doing one up here, but I didn't want to leave certain civs on their own. So yeah, that was just like a completely artificial one. Again, here, this is nothing to do with the Amazon, really. The Amazon's like here to here, from all of this area to like one point over here. But yeah, I just put in a big hole in the middle. Some places it was a bit more, what looked natural. So like just connecting this was pretty obvious. Wrapping it around here seemed okay. Like just this little connection to the Caspian Black Sea was pretty easy. And yeah, these connections as well. Like there was just some kind of more obvious ones sort of panned out. And again, there's some very artificial things. This massive one, and then this one to Asia. Completely just random things that I thought would fill up. The Australian one is quite funny, just split in half. For no reason really, just to annoy Australia for a little bit. Didn't make any difference at all. Songhai and Benin have peaced out. Plenty of damage popping up across Africa at the moment, but not too many cities falling. And there was another war that I accidentally just missed. Sorry, I think it was one of these guys, wasn't it? It looked green. So far though, Burundi keeping Rhodesia at bay after their fast start. Next episode, we will be looking at the info addicts, so that's quite exciting. We should hit turn 100 or get 99 maybe. It isn't going super quick, but there we go. And Germany should be about to grab British Denmark, and I think Spain is pretty close to getting leads. These triremes putting in work. We saw what they did to Marrakesh, and now they're going after Britain as well. And Korea just took a city off France. Now, I saw a comment about this, and I was like, wait, I didn't even know Korea. Someone was like, Korea's doing great against Japan. I was like, what? That only just started, didn't it? But no, I've obviously not looked for a while. And there you go. Korea's turtle ships and galleasses conquer this southern island. And that's not a good start for Japan, who, don't really have a way to fight back. They do have a few boats. I don't know what they're doing up here, but we will see. Korea does now have some Hwachas crossing the deep ocean. We'll see where they end up. But this could be interesting. Shoshone still fighting California. Not going well for either party there. Complete mess. See what the Aztecs can do. I'm quite excited. They've got this canal. They can now sort of cross between the Atlantic and the Pacific. We'll see what they get up to. But here we go. Let's keep an eye on Germany and Spain. Some big turns coming up in Europe for them. And Rome has peaced out with Egypt, which nothing changed hands, which is good. That is good news. I like this city. It's already up to 9 pop. That's so quick. Like, this was pretty recent. And yeah, Rome grabbing this Greek territory. A good move. I don't know why Byzantium never went for it. That's their fault at this point. But yeah, Rome is looking really good. I think they could be a dark horse here. Just because they didn't make the best start. So they're not up there at the moment. But by the end, I think they could definitely be up there. It's just a question of what they do next. Because to the north, there's sort of mountains in the way. And some scary civs as well. The Huns look pretty terrifying. Constantinople is not easy to conquer. Egypt's difficult as well, crossing the sea. So we'll see what Rome get up to, but they're certainly at the moment in a promising position. Still nothing here. Spain and Germany letting us all down now. I told them they would do it, and now they're going to mess it up, aren't they? They'll probably peace out next turn. Rhodesia completing the Forbidden Palace. Anything else? Is that a new Mongolian city? No, that one's been there for a couple of episodes now, or at least one episode. Oh my goodness, Mongolia, come on. You've got to get this city, surely at some point. It looks like they are going to fail. France and Rome piecing out, and France versus Carthage with Spain on their side. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Carthage did settle here. We've seen what Spain's triremes can do, so I won't count anything out. Any of these cities, apart from this one, are exposed here. We'll see what happens. I don't even know who's fighting each other down here. Look, you got Morocco, the Songhai, Mali. They're all taking damage. Benin and the Congo. Over here, there's people fighting. It is just a mess. So we'll wait for the cities to fall. India is so close to grabbing a CAD here, but I think they're going to fall short. They don't have a melee unit anywhere nearby at the moment, so they're probably just going to miss out there a little bit, sadly. But yeah, look, Spain straight away, big chunk of damage onto this island. So close, not quite. Germany, how are you messing this up? There is a pikeman here. I think they've done it now. Britain is still to go, but assuming this pikeman survives, yeah, that should be enough now, you know. Although that said, they've only got one bowman. I don't know how they got this city so low in the first place. I'm going to be honest. Like, what did they use? Doesn't really make sense, but we'll see. I'm sure they will surely get it done. Arabia, the Aztecs, China, all having their turns. Egypt. How are the Sioux doing? They are probably one of the, again, a pretty scary looking civ out there. Very big, lots of population, but America's, you know, keeping up for tech. They have the Great Wall. As long as, obviously, once that Great Wall becomes no longer useful, things might change, which isn't like, it's not absurdly far away, because we are on quick speed, bear in mind. So it will probably be about turn 150, maybe. But, you know, there's musketeers. It's not too far away. It's not ages away, but it is still quite far away. Here we go. Spain grabbing some islands. They did not grab this island this turn, but they did grab Leeds, or Cornwall in this case, off of Great Britain. Germany failed again. This pikeman is so close, but this knight will surely be the one. Spain is actually, so Spain might steal it, well, won't steal it away because they go afterwards, but assuming Germany don't mess up with these two bowmen, although this pikeman might. How did that? Oh no, Germany won that. Okay, I thought for a minute Germany's knight died as well. No, Germany surely will conquer Manchester here this turn. Surely there's no way they mess this up again. I'm just going to check on Korea and Japan. Germany did just mess up, just as a note, as I clicked away. Korea's not taking anything else off Japan just yet, so that's okay. Well, a bit too far. Yeah, Germany completely fluffed that, and the knight ran away. I mean, all you had to do was just take the city, but nope, you couldn't do it. So Spain will actually get this turn, I'm pretty sure, if they haven't been already. Byzantium versus Babylon again. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I mean, if Arabia joined in right now, it could be interesting, because Babylon obviously trying to hold off India. There we go. Spain with a double turn. They retake this. They obviously lost it. I didn't see that. But then they get Manchester as well. Now Spain have Denmark. This was not expected. In Germany, you have completely fluffed it. I'm just saying. That was a massive mistake. So good luck fighting the Huns or Russia. Those are your options now. These two Eastern powers who are still yet to... I think they fought each other at the start, but they haven't since. And maybe I've gotten that wrong, but I'm pretty sure they had a little war at the start. I'm sure we'll see another one at some point soon. How are the Southern Asian nations? They've not been getting much attention. India, yeah, they've thrown it all here, sort of after Babylon. It's not gone their way. Khazar's not doing too much. Siam is just doing their thing. They look pretty big, actually. And it looks like they're about to go colonize some of the Indonesian islands. So that could be pretty useful. In terms of production, it says by all their cities. I think this might be an average. I can never really tell. Because 24, that doesn't sound like a lot. But India apparently has the highest production in the world. That's how I'm going to view this graph. It might be wrong, or table. Sioux in second, Attila third, Shoshone in fourth, Mercuria, Texas, a lot. 3 North Americans in the top 6. Morocco, Byzantium. Yeah, it must be an average per city, because Byzantium has like 2 good sized cities, but there's no way they're outproducing Rome overall. Like, yes, 15 and a 10 averaged is probably going to be pretty good compared to, you know, 11s and stuff on average. So yeah, that's why. I think that is just an average of your best of all your cities' production, not the overall, which is available to us in the info addicts. Next time around, we will look at them at the start of the episode, because when I've just loaded the game is the best time to open it. If you do it, as we've seen sometimes when I've done it in other games recently, if you do it at the end of an episode, it just crashes. So we'll do it at the start. India and Babylon do peace out. Nothing changing hands, as sort of, I guess, expected. Maybe the city could have gone, but there you go. That's over. Babylon with the most... How is the population battle looking here? It's still 3 cities to 3. Big advantage for Arabia in their southern cities. Capital-wise, Babylon swings back about 3 of that population. They also have a 2 advantage in the northern cities. So what's that? 5 to 8. So Arabia, though, overall has a pretty good population advantage. Don't know what other advantages. I guess they have. Great Britain retook Denmark just then off Spain. Maybe Germany will get a second chance, but probably not. Mount Sinai does give Arabia a good faith bonus. We can have a look at the religions now. Haven't looked at it too much. See if there's any run. Okay. Holy moly! Protestantism is in 28 cities. Sorry, what? 28. That must be every city in the New World. That's insane. It is the only religion in the New World, so that is fair enough. But yeah, all these others are like competing 6 to 11 range in Europe, Asia, and Africa. These are all within 2 cities of each other. India's a little bit further forward because they're a bit more on their own in Asia. And yeah, I mean, that is insane. 28 cities. Is it? Every city in North America is certainly following it. It's down into the Aztecs. It's not even in South America yet. Okay, well, there's a lot of cities in North America. That's what we've learned. The Inca, Brazil are actually doing some damage to this city. I'm sure it won't fall because of this lake, but they are doing some damage. And the Aztecs arriving in Cuba. So they are starting to push towards the Caribbean. Should see some more exciting moves there. But yeah, that's quite exciting for the Aztecs. I think we did see, yeah, Siam is heading towards an Indonesian island too. Won't be too long till Australia can come meet the rest of the world either. That will probably lead to the World's Congress as well. And Rome v Germany. Okay, let's see. How prepared are Germany for this? They've been throwing a lot of units at Britain. They surely can't mess this up again now. They are putting a lot on the line. But yeah, Rome with these ballistas. I don't know if they're a bit out of date now, but they're unique units, so you can get away with it a bit. Rome definitely has the firepower. It's about can they get it in the right place. And obviously getting all the way up to Berlin is going to be quite a challenge. But if they were to grab Berlin, that would be huge for Rome. Certainly. We wouldn't be counting them out at that point, that's for sure. Where are we looking next? There is so much damage going on and just no cities falling down here in Africa. It's crazy. Yeah, none of the cities really close to falling, but just so many armies fighting each other. Pretty crazy stuff going on. Spain is holding on to leads. Okay, so Byzantium weren't really making any progress against Babylon, and now they're going to have to fight Arabia too. Not that Arabia can really do much. They haven't got, they can't connect Mecca. Well, all their cities are separated by water. Egypt and Ethiopia's borders in the way. But yeah, Attila, that's not going to be too good. That's probably this city falling, I would imagine, and Attila connecting his 2 sort of empires. At the moment, they're kind of split. But yeah, he will connect all his stuff, probably. I mean, Russia's in the way at the moment, and Rome is also kind of in the way. So we'll see what happens. And there is, of course, the naval battle. Byzantium does have probably an advantage by boat in this water channel that exists. I don't even know what to call it. It's such a monstrosity. Korea has conquered southern Japan now. Osaka falling as well. So they are making some good progress out here in the east without even going after China or Mongolia. With that said, Mongolia is still pretty big. I mean, they're still going to be a contender. I haven't counted them out at all yet. It's going to be very close. I'm excited for the info addicts. I don't really know. Like, that's the thing. I don't know. Because there are some civs on every continent who look good. Like, some of the Europeans look really big. Spain, France, Rome. Germany's maybe a tier below. But, Russia and the Huns all look, relative to each other. They all look like they're ready to go. Like, quite big. The Sioux and Shoshone in the US all... maybe I'm just estimating wrong. Maybe there's going to be some massive differences. I'm not sure. And then you've got the Aztecs, Brazil, and the Inca all looking very big, compared... Obviously, when you put them next to each other, they're sort of similar sized, but compared to the rest of the world, they're pretty big. Rhodesia had a rapid start, conquering the Zulu. Will they be in there? I don't know if any other of the African civs will be in the top 10. Maybe that's a bit harsh, but I'm not got high hopes for any of the rest of these being in a top 10. Australia, again, even though they're not doing much off of Australia, they have 7 cities, so that will put them up there. And of course, you've got the Asian civs, Korea and Mongolia. Mongolia is still pretty big. Korea's definitely going to be up there, and Siam's looking pretty good too. And India might be up there just because they're good at some of the other categories as well. Although, of course, there's not really an official top 10. I'm not going to be making the score completely. We'll just be looking, but sometimes you can try to work one out. Score is always sometimes something we could look at as well. Say who is top 10. but it's not going to be super clear. But there you go. We can imagine at least. But yeah, there's plenty of good civs. I think we're either going to see it be really close and mixed up, or maybe I've just poorly estimated some of them, and there is going to be like some really dominant leaders. I think the Sioux might be a bit further ahead than I've given them credit for. Korea might be doing really well. But yeah, the rest of them, I'm not really sure, to be honest. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.